Do you know what's worth fighting for when it's not worth dying for? Does it take your breath away and you feel yourself suffocating? Does the pain weigh out the pride and you look for a place to hide? Did someone break your heart inside? You're in ruins. 121 guns, lay down your arms, give up the fight. 121 guns, throw up your arms into the sky. You and I. When you're at the end of the road and you lost all sense of control and your thoughts have taken their toll, when your mind breaks the spirit of your soul, your faith walks on broken glass and the hangover doesn't pass. Nothing's ever built to last. You're in ruins. 121 guns, lay down your arms, give up the fight. 121 guns, throw up your arms into the sky. You and I. Did you try to live on your own when you burned down the house and home? Did you stand too close to the fire like a liar looking for forgiveness from a stone? When it's time to live and let die, and you can't get another try, something inside this heart has died. You're in ruins. 121 guns, lay down your arms, give up the fight. 121 guns, throw up your...
Hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome back. Because I know you're all just waiting until we got back. After finishing up the second annual 24-hour Inside the Box marathon, we're back for another show. Poor scheduling, maybe. But here we are. And look at those bright, chipper faces. Oh, this is who you guys have to look forward to this evening. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. It's Stab Show pre-ramble That's who we are. This is what we do. Yeah, so we're gonna hang out. Oh, well, the streams are already looking pretty healthy, but we're gonna hang out while they get populated here a little bit, and just act like we haven't been closed for 368 days. And it's like the good old days where we're just waiting for people to finish drinking and come in, or finish drinking down the street and then come in, not buy our beer, but buy somebody else. You know what? I'm already reminding myself of the things that I don't miss from when we were open. So yeah, this is actually technically day 6 of the Stab in Place Quarantine-aversary Stab-tacular. Here we are celebrating the things that we've all come together as this community that we started with last year, and that has grown as we've branched out and found new people all over the place to work with. So we're sort of celebrating what we've done rather than mourning what we haven't, because it's better to laugh than cry about it.
Yeah.
So, hey, everybody. Hey, Michelle, Cory, Tyler, welcome.
Jesse.
Hey.
Hi.
Let's see. What?
I'm drinking lemon water. Law asked what we were all drinking tonight.
I should probably drink water. Just water.
I got some cherry Coke in here because I forgot to make coffee and I needed a little bit of a pick-me-up. Normally I'm just a water guy for shows, but I'm pretty sleepy, so need a little sugar boost.
Man, gonna get you humming with the power of a cherry Coke.
Mm-hmm.
It's really the only Coke I have these days. Like, as far as I don't go the standard Coca-Cola route.
Yeah,
it's got to be the cherry.
Well,
little about me.
Well, I found a long time ago when we transitioned to like the diet sodies that it's hard to go back to like the full sugar. They taste like you're chewing them. They're so thick and juicy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just me. Diet Sunkissed guy. That's one that guy.
Guilty.
Yeah. Oh, it's been raining like all day. I noticed off and on while I was in here. I can hear the raining. That's nice. Has it been nice out there? How's the world been?
Yeah, I think in the parts that I was at around Sacramento today, it was that like delightful sort of murky and cloudy.
Yeah.
You know, not a real sad scene. It was more of pleasant because it wasn't like a torrential downpour. It was just like a nice sprinkling here and there.
Yeah. Well, that's nice. How's things over in your center of the country, Tyler?
Can't complain. Also raining. We're talking about the weather, I guess.
This is what
Where we're at.
Yeah. I got a puppy yesterday,
Oh.
so I too didn't sleep very much. And I probably handled more shit than you, but
Well, I don't know. I fall apart at the drop of the hat. So
Puppy.
sorry,
What kind of puppy?
a golden retriever. I went top shelf.
Yeah, you were holding that in your back pocket. You were just waiting to tell us that you have the best news out of everybody.
Yeah, okay. I guess it's pretty exciting. I've always had rescue dogs, and I'm like, I don't know if I want a traumatized thing in my house anymore. So I'm just gonna
I
talk
went to the mill.
Yeah.
Got it done right.
Had them ship it. No, no. A nice lady accidentally had some golden retrievers. She was about to fix. She was about to fix her dog and found out it was knocked up. So.
Been there.
Yeah. Right.
So was it just that that dogs were suddenly on hand, or were you guys looking to add to the family?
I casually mentioned my girlfriend overheard me mention to a friend. I'm like, I'm thinking about getting a dog, and then the race was on after that. It was like within 2 weeks, there was a deposit. But yeah, it's just my kid is like lonely in the pandemic. Like the Roomba is his best friend, and he literally introduces me to the houseplants. He's like, "This is Daddy, and this is the plant."
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So now he's got a little friend.
Yeah. Just a boy and his pet robot vacuum.
Oh, I lost the charger for a while.
Oh no.
And then when I found it and it started moving again, he hugged and kissed it. Like,
we don't think about the trauma that this year has dealt us all, but
We don't?
Constantly.
all right. You know what? You're right. I'm just shielded from it.
That's all we think about.
I just bury myself in things, so I don't look up and see what's happened. Oh God, that's wonderful. Oh, all right. See, Emma's being pushy in the chat, demanding to put the dog on on screen.
Or the
I
vacuum
wanna see
friend.
the vacuum friend.
You want to see the Roomba?
Whichever is easier.
Let me. You know what?
Not the kid, just the vacuum or the dog.
We don't let the record show. We don't give a shit about your kids.
That's fine.
You
know what?
We've all seen kids.
If you want to wait 2 minutes, I'll run up and get the dog.
We all want to
I'm
wait
pretty.
2
I
minutes.
mean, you got to share when you.
Yeah. Thank you.
And since we've got Emma over there in the chat, we saw your pickup receipt order or whatever the fuck on Facebook. Did you get your new robot friend? Did you get you got your PS5? Yeah.
Yeah.
Has she let you touch it, Michelle?
Oh no. Well, it's she sent me. I mean, we were texting back and forth throughout the day about it, and then she sent me, the receipt, and then I sent her a Rudy gif. The gif of Rudy, like they're picking him up because she finally did it.
Yeah. Oh God damn it! Oh no!
Jesus Christ. Oh.
Oh no!
Yeah.
He's sleepy.
Look.
Oh God!
It's people in
That's
Sacramento.
probably all right.
There it is. Oh, look at that guy. Oh.
Yeah.
Everyone watching right now, whether or not they were on camera, did this.
Yeah.
All did this.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
There you have it.
Yeah. That
Fluff
is.
ball.
that
All
is-
right. Now I gotta.
Yeah, let him go back upstairs.
Thank you, Tyler.
Yeah,
Oh, no, thank
that was
you.
well worth it. Oh, so adorable. God damn it.
Okay, that puppy was full on asleep. I thought we were gonna get a wiggly little
No.
rambunctious puppy, and we got that angel.
What the fuck? Why am I on a podcast? What's going on?
You gotta tell me this shit next time. You didn't even have a ring light set up. It's just.
Yeah.
I've only been alive a few weeks. So just.
No, wait. This is your studio? This is this bullshit? What's going on here? You're seriously letting people see this? Oh, all right. Well, yeah. That's now people are demanding that you're on the show even more, just so we can get more constant updates on the dog.
Thinking it would be funny if I was like lying about it, and he's like, "We want to see the dogs." And I just go steal the neighbor's dog.
Your neighbor's house.
Yeah, but,
I need your dog.
I'll be 2 minutes. 'Cause that's why it took 2.
No time to tell you why.
Quick podcast emergency. Oh, and it's already been clipped. We've got the puppy reveal already clipped on Twitch. Okay, good. All right, perfectly timed. That worked out so well. So many folk in the stream. Thanks for joining us this evening. especially if you were hanging out with me over the last 24 hours and kept hearing me urge you to be here for the show. Well, here you are, and hopefully you'll enjoy. We've been doing it for 8 years. Either we're doing something that I like, or I just have no other plans for my life. Let's not think about that. Let's get things started. Proper, actual show beginning. Let's make sure that's turned on. Okay, good stuff. Here we go. Here's the actual show. I mean, it's all downhill from Puppy, so sorry. But that's just life.
Roughly 24 to 92 hours ago, Stab's team of comedy scientists commissioned 3 specific humorists to give various potentially comedic takes on several random topics, which they will now perform for the first and likely last time in front of a live studio audience in a show called Stab.
Welcome to the Stab Show, cruelty-free and made with no artificial flavors or preservatives. Let's meet tonight's panelists. Our first panelist rubs every lamp he comes across because you just never know. He's a co-host of 6 O'Clock Dad Rock Talk. It's Cory Barringer. Our second panelist can't quite put her finger on where she knows you from, but she never forgets a face. She's the host of Scene Kids. It's Michelle Petro. And our third panelist is going to take the identity of the one who put the bomb in the bomb to his grave. He's a hilarious comic and Stab Show favorite. It's Tyler Kinney. And I'm your host, Jesse Jones, now available in 7 bold new flavors. Welcome to this special Quarantine-aversary edition of Stab. Let's meet tonight's panelists. Cory, hey, buddy.
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a little sleepy, putting all my cards out there on the table, but
Sure.
I know I'm not nearly as sleepy as I'm sure you are coming off that 24-hour insane marathon. Stupid idea, beautiful idea, but still a stupid idea that I love that you do. It's great, but I'm happy to be here. I think this is going to be fun.
Awesome. Anything interesting since last you've been around? Not to put you on the spot.
I think the only real new development in my life is I started playing Skyrim years too late. That's been pretty consuming. I'm not much of a gamer, but when I find something I like, I'll kind of hone in on that for a little while, and then I'll drop it until I bring it back up again. And right now, I'm in the trend with Skyrim.
Okay.
And that's been a delight. I've been enjoying the hell out of that.
All right.
That's been fun.
Nice.
Other than that, same old, same old.
Well, cool. Just out there dragging it up.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm when they come around, I'm in the Fallout sort of end of the world. Sure. I like the post-apocalypse.
I think that's like next step for me because I burned through the BioShock series in a few weeks, and like they're kind of all in that same sort of realm of like the neo-futuristic, or retro-futuristic, whatever they call that. That I do like that aesthetic. Yeah, it's fun, good soundtracks.
Yeah, that's I was about to
you
say.
Got that going for
you could just wander around in the wasteland just listening to the radio.
Yeah, exactly.
Some great music. Well, thank you, Cory. Good to see you, as always. Michelle Petro.
Jesse Jones.
How are you, ma'am?
I'm hydrated today.
Okay, I'll work on that myself. So that's the high bar is hydrated. That's how your week's been.
It's been yes, I don't want to brag because I shouldn't. But I got the vaccine.
Nice.
On Tuesday.
Well done. Good for you.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
So I assume the first of 2, you didn't get the one.
The first dose. And my arm hurt, but that was really it so far. So we'll see what the second punch is like.
Yeah.
Well, I hear it's usually the second that does get you with the side effects.
Yeah.
If it does get you at all, it's usually the second.
Yeah.
Well, good. So then 2 weeks away from your next one then, I guess? That's how that works?
Just about April 13th
Okay.
is when it'll be.
Oh, that's close to a month. All right.
Yeah, Moderna is a month.
Oh, okay. I keep up on our on our able to walk amongst people again, sticks and jabs.
Yeah. End of April.
Nice.
I'm going to stand awkwardly close to other fully vaccinated people only.
Yeah, stick to that.
And my, and Emma.
And Emma, yeah. Well, hopefully she'll be getting some, because you know what, people like Emma were unfortunately really touted as very important for a couple weeks, and now get in the back of the line, and we'll get you when we get you.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Get back there with the rest of the grocery store employees.
Yeah.
All the other heroes.
Yeah.
Vet techs. They step in front.
Called you essential for a couple weeks until we realized then that might mean that you think you're important. So let's get you frontline, or let's change that so it doesn't sound as important. Oh, the world.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Michelle. Glad you're halfway there.
Thanks.
And Tyler Kinney, besides dogs and robot friends, how else has life been for Tyler Kinney lately?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I too don't want to brag, but I got the vaccine too.
Oh, nice.
It's a little dystopian. There's like the National Guard and but
wow,
it feels like the end is in sight,
Yeah, that'd be nice. Hopefully everybody gets
it
on board.
Feels that way.
Yeah.
But in 2 weeks when I'm just doing the same shit,
Yeah.
I'll be like, well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've got we're down to red tier or whatever the fuck now, so people can start eating inside again over here. And
But red tier doesn't sound great.
no,
Red tier still sounds like it's an emergency, but we're gonna let you get your salad indoors this week.
So we can get back into a worse color. That's what's so ridiculous about it. It's just That's not what this show is, though.
No.
That's not why we're here.
I don't know. This whole thing has somehow I never saw purple as being worse than red, but now it's turned the whole color wheel around on me.
It's not based on bruising.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean that seriously. It's a joke.
No, I mean, in that case, you think yellow and green are good, but no, those are really bad.
Those are really bad bruise.
Those are deep tissue. All right. And on that bright note. All right, we start the actual program the way we always do with segment 1, reorganization. Please take the following acronym and reimagine it. Who or what might it now represent? Some people are born for sales. Some people can just move anything with the power of their confidence and finely honed verbal wizardry. Why, they could sell something like unnecessary to somebody who wouldn't even need any of those. I'm no salesman, so I don't know thing 1 about CCCDCC or how to create confidence, create desire, close, and collect. And being mostly mild-mannered comedy types, I assume you're not exactly practitioners of the CCCDCC either. So why don't you all instead give me who or what else CCCDCC might stand for or represent to you. Cory, let's hear your CCCDCC.
So in these trying times, I think we could all use a handy new mantra, something to repeat to ourselves when the going gets tough. So I've crafted something perfectly universal to meet anyone's possible needs. If you're feeling overwhelmed, just remember CCCDCC, or calm, cool, content. Don't cry, Cory. Now, you may be tempted to swap out my name for yours, but I must implore you not to. If you use your name, you will actually cry, and then you'll have wasted $300 non-refundable dollars. I've run many tests on this, and it turns out my name is incredibly effective, in addition to just sounding delightful. So take this with you and be at peace.
Thank you. Don't cry!
Don't do it!
Stuff those back in there. Thank you, Cory. Michelle, let's hear your CCCDCC.
Absolutely. Well, to honor Pisces season, I've decided to let you all in on one of our best kept secrets, the absurdly long acronym of CCCDCC. Cool, calm, centered, detached, cerebral, celestial. Welcome to the defense mechanism of a Pisces. If being cool, calm, and centered under pressure, or when someone asks us to reveal, personal details, both of which as we view as the same thing, we begin to detach from reality and dive inward into our fantasy world. If a Pisces finds the detachment isn't strong enough, they will fully immerse themselves in the cerebral, conducting conversations and scenarios that may have happened. They plan and take trips that aren't even possible. They feel their cerebral state is a cavern at a depth that no one can submerge to. If and only if this catatonic state, which you do not notice that it is catatonic. No, you will only see the Pisces nod and ask poignant questions about your life and your feelings. If this catatonic state is interrupted, a Pisces will go into full celestial. You will see their mind shoot up from the depths of their cerebral through their crown chakra and into space. They will glow their aura color, usually blue or gold. And if you do not give them something soft and fuzzy to touch or change the subject to anything besides themselves, and ask if they're okay, a Pisces will explode. So please remember, CCCDCC, if you want to save a life.
Thank you, Michelle. Help that Pisces in your life. Keep an eye on them. If you see something shooting out their crown chakra. All right. I hadn't thought about it, but let's see if we're gonna hit the hat trick of cool and calm.
Yeah.
Tyler, let's hear your CCCDCC.
I won't let you down. So CCCDCC is it's shorthand for when you see an elementary school kid that just has it all figured out. It's a kid with nothing to prove to anyone, a 9-year-old that makes you wonder where you went wrong. Like, how are you almost 40 and riddled with anxieties and regrets and too self-conscious to sign up for online therapy? And then there's this kid just sipping a beer, completely comfortable in his own skin. Just a cool, confident child drinking a can of Coors. It's that third grader that's just kicking it on his Razor scooter, smoking cigarettes he wasn't even carded for. And not that he looks old, because this is definitely a child, but he exudes the kind of confidence that would convince a gas station clerk that he'd better just sell this kid some booze and cigarettes, because you don't say no to a CCCDCC. But damn, if you just had half his swag, maybe he'd mentor you. Just hanging out with him would boost your self-esteem. Maybe just get a sixer of Coors, crack one next to him, and say something like, "Oh, I see you like the Colorado Kool-Aid too. Nice. You fucking nerd. You can't drink. You're on antibiotics." Just admire the CCCDCC from afar. But don't admire him too much. That's probably illegal.
There it is. Yeah, that sounded about right. That was reorganization. So many C's and one D. Yeah. On to segment 2, bulletin boards. Bulletin boards. Because someone can't always be hanging around to tell people in a place about a thing. A bulletin board holds all the passive knowledge and wisdom and suggestions of a particular place with only a sheet of cork and a set of various mismatched thumbtacks and pushpins. Bulletin boards. Lots of places have them, and they work the same no matter where you find them. So please, each of you have given me 3 things that you might find on a bulletin board, hang in there, hung in an action movie henchman job placement office. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. All right. So one apiece. We'll go around the horn 3 times. Cory, what's your first piece on the bulletin board of an action movie henchman job placement office?
So this is a reminder to please clearly label any food you put in the mini fridge with something other than henchman, because that's literally all our job titles.
Yeah, at least color-coded or something.
Yeah, something.
Michelle, your first bulletin board item in the movie henchman placement office.
Attention, lost or stolen leather jacket. Hi, my name is Jack, and I've been missing my exclusive members-only leather jacket since the last Jabroni's Anonymous meeting. Image below. But it's spelled imagine, it's not. Image below. Please contact me ASAP if found. No questions asked. We don't need a rat, and I won't get physical if it's returned in person. Please help, but there's no contact information.
You'll find him, or he'll find you. All right, Tyler. Item 1 on the bulletin board of the movie henchman job placement office.
Just an advertisement for a chiropractor specializing in something called repetitive choke strain. Choke people.
Or just chop shoulder. Cory, item 2 on said bulletin board.
Help wanted. It's for me. I need help. The boss left me in the volcano again. Long story. I'm sure he didn't mean to. Anyway, I hope this message finds you before I die. Thanks, bye.
Somebody would have had to have posted that for him. I don't know.
Long
I'm
story.
picturing it. It had something to do with a carrier pigeon.
Okay.
He got it out there somehow.
Michelle, your second item.
Hey, y'all, don't forget, every week the local henchman union 868 meets at Jerry's gun range for Shoot 'em Up Sunday. Every member with up-to-date dues is welcome to attend. First round of firearms is on the boss. Bring your own posters to shoot at, too. Anything goes. Daredevil, Chris Evans, Tom Cruise. Any no-good vigilante will do. We'll see you there, or we'll see you in the boiler room.
And don't worry about your poster. They all leave without a scratch after
Yeah.
Tyler, your second item on the henchman bulletin board.
In that same theme, it's a flyer for a terrible machine gun aim support group.
Nice.
Nice.
Terrible machine gun aim support. Anyway.
Yeah, those things just spray, no matter how still you stand. Cory, your final bulletin board item.
This is a motivational poster that says, "Hang in there, baby." But instead of a kitten on a branch, it's a henchman on the side of a moving train.
Nice. Michelle, your third and final action movie henchman job placement office billboard item.
All right. It's a want ad. Wanted. Henchman mentor. Looking for a henchman to take me under their buff wing and to show me the ropes of the criminal underworld. I promise I'm no snitch. In fact, I come from a long line of respectable henchmen. Unfortunately, all of them are either in jail or were killed by explosions. I'm a natural, I swear. I'm big, I'm buff, and I shave my head every other day to keep it baby butt smooth. I have almost all the makings of a supreme henchman in looks only. That's where you come in. I'm ready to learn all there is to know about guarding the door at our warehouse, holding a gun, hand-to-hand combat, putting body armor on in under a minute, and lying to my mom about what I do for work. Serious inquiries only. You will be vetted by my mom. Call me at 718-555-6797. Ask for Ronnie. If they give you any grief, tell them Vinny sent you.
He's got all the raw materials. He just needs to be shaped. All right. Godspeed, Ronnie. And Tyler, the final message on the billboard of the henchman, you know.
I'm going to be thinking of the phrase buff wing for a while. Like that. I'm going to start a band called Buff Wing.
It's just it's a bunch of bodybuilders that play Paul McCartney and Wings songs.
Yeah, in the bus.
Yes.
Where are we? Cleared my mind. I think on the bulletin board, you'd find a sign-up sheet for an acting clinic called "How to Laugh at Your Boss's How to Laugh at Your Boss's Sadistic Puns."
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can move on.
It's a big part of the job. You got to sound convincing. And that was bulletin boards. Already into segment 3. Oh, my favorite new one. It's recipes. Our experiences, our environment, all of the circumstances that have shaped us over our years are all the ingredients that go into what makes us, us. And, of course, we know that sugar and spice and everything nice is what little girls are made of. Snips and snails and puppy dog tails are what little boys are made of. But let's dig a little deeper and see if you can give me the recipe for what makes up these other various stuffs and things. Cory Barringer, let's hear your recipe for a young adult novel series.
So you're going to want to start with a layer of a simple setting. If it's your first time making this, I would recommend a boarding school with some supernatural element. One protagonist between the ages of 13 and 17, preferably an outcast with an unlikely destiny, perhaps involving an ancient prophecy or a secret birthright. What's most important is that they are special, because your readers are not, and they need a proxy. Add a sprinkle of erotic yearning, but nothing based on actual experience. This needs to read like the author has never had sex with another person, so it really helps if you haven't. Finish with a villain that's creepy, but somehow still hot. And I'd also suggest you make them emotionally disturbed so as to leave the door open for possible casting in the film adaptation for Helena Bonham Carter.
You gotta leave that door open.
Door open. She needs work, is what I'm saying. She needs work.
Just somebody a little off, a little creepy, but still a little hot. You gotta leave that in there.
She does not.
Yeah. All right, Cory Barringer's recipe for a young adult novel series. Michelle Petro, let's hear your recipe for someone who keeps a wrapped present in their trunk just in case.
Right. Well, I have a super simple cocktail recipe for this. It's just a few ingredients. We need to take one adult who has good intentions, their life together, and the money to prove it. One sedan, any will do, preferably with a larger trunk that isn't part window. A small organized trunk is fine. You will need, for this next part, you need tissue paper and small gift bags to taste. Holidays, the denominational, it's up to you. You want to mix it up, explore what works for you. Store-bought is fine. You want to finish by stuffing the bags with candles, makeup samples, journals, scarves, or any other small gift of your choosing, wrapped in tissue paper. Shake it up in the back of your car as you're driving to brunch, and enjoy pretty much any reason to celebrate.
All right. Yeah, it's always nice to have something just in case. Just in case.
Just in case. People want to feel special, Jesse.
Special occasion you forgot, maybe? Oh, well, this is here. I didn't have time to put a tag on it, but here you go. Thank you, Michelle. The recipe for someone who keeps a rat present in their trunk, just in case. And barreling through, Tyler, let's hear your recipe for the perfect thrift store.
Ingredients: 1 fistful of mothballs, 2 boxes of faded fanny packs, half box of chipped tchotchkes, 1 aisle of shit-smeared toddler toys, and the wardrobe of an entire generation of a family that died unceremoniously. Combine the dry ingredients in a vacant storefront in an industrial part of town. Stir with a warped hockey stick. When thoroughly blended, whisk briskly, adding sadness slowly until it forms stiff peaks. Staff with recently released sex criminals to taste. Serve piping hot on half a George Foreman grill.
Do it. There it is. Oh. I mean, everybody's definitions of perfect varies. Oh, God. That was recipes. Oh, and this is going to be a deceptively quick show. That's all right. Some people's commutes are shorter than others. Segment 4. We haven't had vows in a while, so I thought we'd roll out some vows to an asshole. Congrats, everybody! You finally found that perfect someone or something, and you're tying the knot. There it is. All legal and holy. Unfortunately, you're going to be marrying some kind of serious assholes. So, let's hear your vows to these unlovable things. Cory Barringer, let's hear your vows to AM roadwork in your neighborhood.
Look at us. Can't believe we're here. Mostly, I can't believe you're here still. When I first met you, the flashing sign said you'd only be under construction for the weekend. That was a month ago. And baby, you still got it. Every morning I wake up to your sweet melodies, the jackhammers, the men yelling, and of course, the piercing beeps of a tractor backing up. Your song follows me out of bed as I get ready for the day, and even into my car as I get closer and closer to you. Slowly, of course, what feels like inches at a time in the long stretch of cars just waiting to see you. We're all going to be late for work, but because of you, we're late together. You did this, you magnificent inconvenience. I love you.
We're all looking for that special someone that will someday look at us and call us their magnificent inconvenience. Someday. Thank you, Cory. Your vows to AM roadwork in your neighborhood. Michelle Petro. Oh, this is a popular beau. Let's hear your vows to daylight savings time.
Day, you came into my life when the season was changing. I was at a crossroads. It was time for something, anything, to change in my life. I didn't ask to lose an hour, but I know now that it was exactly what my heart and soul needed. That is why daylight time, I vowed to be with you 365 days a year, in sickness and in health. No, I will not fall back into old habits or lose the open, honest, and loving communication we have together. Instead, I will wake up before the sun and work every day to make this marriage number one in my life. I vow to defend you to literally everyone who's been in your presence. I'm your champion, and you are my reason for enjoying another hour of sunlight. I am ready to spring forward with you by my side for the rest of my life. You know I'm holding on to you for as long as you'll have me. Now, family, cover your ears, cover the little ones. Everyone cover your ears if you don't want to hear this. All right, let's fuck Arizona on our honeymoon. I love you, babe. We did it.
Wow, that was spicy.
Spicy at the end.
Arizona is going to get it. All right. Thank you, Michelle. Vows to daylight savings time. And I don't know. This may or may not be an asshole to some. Maybe some haven't experienced their touch. But, Tyler, let's hear your vows to dollar store garbage bags.
As I stand here today looking at you, well, looking through you, I can clearly see the DJ setting up behind you. But here today, in front of my family and your sturdier name brand relatives, dollar store trash bags, I'm ready to dedicate my life to you. I promise to cherish you and to hold you. Desperately hold you as I sprint through the kitchen to get to the trash cans before you predictably tear and spill out your contents all over my fucking legs and feet. Through sickness and health, I will stand by you, covered in yogurt water and coffee grinds. I want to grow old with you, filling you with cat litter despite knowing better, laughing together as you tear just from the strain of being pulled from your fucking box. You accept me for all my gifts and faults, and I accept you for your price point and complete uselessness. We complement each other, you with your deceiving graphic design, your appearance of strength, when we both know you're made out of recycled Halloween decorations. And me, I look like a big softie, but I punched a hole in the wall when you split, sending dog vomit and dirty paper towels cascading down my staircase. We truly deserve each other. Dollar store garbage bags, you may not get the job done, but you cost $1 and look like a trash bag. And that is something not everyone can claim. I can't wait to start my life with you. Now let's kiss. I'll be gentle because I know even a kiss will threaten your structure, you flimsy bitch.
You're $1 and look like a trash bag. Not everyone can say that.
True words.
Oh, God damn it. Well, that brings us already to segment 5. Oh, I get to go home soon. Segment 5, location, location, location. Let's say you have unlocked the secrets of the CCCDCC after all, and you know the way of how to create confidence, create desire, close and collect. With that power, you could drop any business in any location and be able to make it work, which is good, because in location, 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 you've all started businesses in less than ideal locations, and your task is to sell us on why we should patronize your establishments anyway. So sell, sell, sell! Cory Barringer. Pretty straightforward. You run a wax museum in hell.
Nice to meet you, and welcome to hell. My name's Titty Lovin' Tony, but for short, all of you as damn souls can just call me Titty. You're looking at the brand new proprietor of the world's most infernal wax museum. And we got it all, folks. Famous murderers, corrupt politicians, and of course, my area of expertise, wax titties of all varieties. We got them funny. We got them melty. We've even got them falling off the boat. Mostly the last two. But you don't hear me complaining. It was either this or be Rush Limbaugh's personal assistant. And between yous and me, his tits, fake. Hey, look, I like fake tits, but they just don't melt the same. Anyway, I digress. Now step right up and get your waxy rocks on.
God damn it. It's the it's the the shared character of the JCU. It's the the Jacqueline Cory universe. It's Titty Lovin' Tony.
Titty Lovin' Tony. I believe that's his third appearance on the show.
I believe so. Oh,
Patrick.
yeah, and it's the beauty of it is it's a character that they can both use anytime they need.
Yep. That's what it is. I'm just like, I don't know what else to do with this. Let's let Titty Lovin' Tony do it.
in case of emergency, break
Yes,
break
that's what he
glass. Break glass.
He is a
container.
sometimes snack. He will not be used on every episode we're on. He is in the reserve.
Yeah. when you just throw up your hands, you can look over to Titty Lemon Tony and know he'll save the day. Well, thank you, Cory.
You.
Where can folk enjoy Cory Barringer outside of this very specific episode of The Stab Show?
Yeah, well, as you mentioned at the top of the show, I co-host a pretty fun show also on the Stab Comedy Twitch channel and through all your avenues at 6 o'clock Dad Rock Talk. That's every Thursday leading into the Stab Show. Court Hansen and I talk about various dad rock stuff. Next week, we're going to be talking about The Doors with Brian Levy or Levy, probably Levy. I don't know the gentleman, but we have a guest to come on and talk about The Doors. So that's going to be fun. And then other than that, yeah, I'm on Instagram and Twitter at Hunky Cory for both of those. And that's pretty much it.
Well, awesome. Always fun to have you. Always a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Michelle, let's hear your business. You operate an artisanal cheese stand at a weekend farmer's market in Lactose-intolerance-ville.
Indeed, I do. Well, it's Saturday again. And what better to spend 48 hours of uninterrupted work days than to enjoy your delicious delight that is also going to bite. What I mean is, I've got cheese to sell, and you've got not the best tolerance to it, excuse me. So I wanted to let you know that, it doesn't matter if you can't totally digest it. I still think I make great cheese. I don't. I mean, I make it. But you know who really makes my cheese? My cows. So I brought them with me. I've got Darlene, Darcy, Diane, Denise, Daisy in the back. Yeah. These are my cows. These are who I milk. This is where the milk comes from. And if you can't tolerate that, then maybe you don't deserve my cheese. But if you want to try some of the freshest, tastiest cow's milk cheese, then come on down to Diane's unstoppable, unforgettable, pant-busting cheese tacular stall. Listen, first block's on me.
Thank you, Michelle. Oh, very few things can be positively called pants busting. But you know what? I think I'm going to take your word. Michelle, thank you so much. Yeah. Where, among the many things, many places, can people enjoy Michelle Petro out in the world?
Yeah, you can enjoy me doing improvised things like I just did. Because guess what, Jesse? I didn't write anything for that. I don't know if you could tell.
What?
That was made up on the spot. I wish I was lying. Okay, but anyway, I do improvised things. I run a show on the second Saturday of every month here at Stab TV called Scene Kids, which is super fun. You should check it out. And, if you want to be my friend on the internet, you can try to get a hold of me at Michelle all the time. 3 E's. I won't tell you where they go, but that there's three consecutive E's in my handle.
Just keep guessing.
Yeah, just keep diving in and guessing until it sticks. Yeah, I'm actually very excited. Next Friday, I'm going to do a show at the Comedy Spot called Karaoke Song Wheel.
Yeah.
I'm going to make up improvised songs. You give me the idea, and I spin a wheel to see what genre, and then I'm going to sing you a fun little ditty.
Cool.
So that's very exciting.
Nice. Well, cool. Yeah. Next Friday, you say?
Yeah, the 26th.
Nice.
And Scene Kids, our next one is April 10th,
yes.
which I'm very excited about.
Awesome. Well, plenty of ways to catch Michelle. Thank you, as always, Michelle.
Thank you, Jesse.
And Tyler, I know this is a dumb question, but has anything changed in the way to see more Tyler outside of the show?
No, not really. Yeah. You can try and Google me. Track me down.
That's all right. Well,
I'm building a stage in my backyard. That's my new thing.
Are you?
Yeah. Post-COVID, I'm like, let's do shows back here. You know?
Might as well.
So if you're in Louisville, Kentucky, come by.
Try and Google him. You see if you can find his stage. All right, Tyler. Well, then let's wrap up this episode. Yes. You sell empathy out of the trunk of your car in a neighborhood inhabited entirely by CEOs.
Step right up. Get some empathy. Fresh squeezed empathy. Sourced from the honest, hard-working people of a small village in Tibet or some shit. Slurp it up. Drink it down. Empathy shots all around. Get back that zesty feeling that other people actually matter. Convince your wife the money hasn't totally blackened your heart. Convince your mistress that you are capable of loving your secret child. Convince your employees that you understand it when they take the whole day off for a funeral when it only takes like an hour to bury a body. Get your empathy here. Get it while it's potent. Freshly drained from the soulful people of a nation you can't find on a map. From your home life to the office, empathy is just the stuff you need to trick people into surrendering their time and or money to you. It's the last hurdle standing between you and that third boat. A little bit of boo-hoo, I know it's so hard, right? And poor fools will think you're just like them. They'll view your wealth as aspirational instead of sociopathic. They'll see your escape the dying earth rocket pod and believe it's within their reach. Get your fresh squeezed empathy, efficiently milked from the pineal glands of free-range Buddhist monks. Buy a case and I'll throw in some compassion at no charge. You'll be crying at commercials before you can say, no health insurance for my part-time employees.
There it is.
Step right up. Sorry. Yeah.
Step right up. Tyler Kinney selling empathy from the trunk of your car, CEOs, blah, blah, blue. That's the show. Oh, wait, it's down here. And that was Stab. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and especially thanks to tonight's fantastic panel, Cory Barringer, Michelle Petro, and Tyler Kinney. Now, if you like what you heard, odds are pretty good that you did, you'll probably also enjoy some of the other 258 other episodes of The Stab Show, available on your podcast outlet of choice, be it Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or Podknife. And if you'd like to catch these episodes live, all you got to do is tune in to Stab Comedy Theater TV, Thursday nights at 8 p.m. on Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook Live. That's all for tonight. I've been your host, Jesse Jones, and here's to hoping this will be the only Quarantine-aversary we'll ever have to celebrate. Good night, everybody. All right, there's actual show out, and now we'll say a nice leisurely thank you and goodbye to you guys. Good stuff, so good. Oh, so good.
It was a delight. You were all a hoot and a half. It was fun.
Same.
Yeah, absolutely. Happy to have all of you guys. I'm not going to hold you too long. I'm just going to get some goodbye, go home music, and let's turn that down a little bit. Thank you guys for hanging out in the chat, on the streams. Thanks for enjoying the show. I mean, I'm going to assume you did, and if you didn't, you know what? How about you keep it to yourself? So that's the programming for tonight. Here, let me cover this up so that people can run away if they need to. That's it for us. Oh, hold on. Oh, I gotta do it like semi-professional. Here we go. There we go. And red instead of blue. There it is. Thanks for hanging out with us. That's day 6 of the Quarantine-aversary. Check out tomorrow. I won't go all into it, but we're starting at 6, 7:30, 9, and 10:30. Yeah, we got 4 shows tomorrow. 2 more days of Quarantine-aversary, 9 more shows. Check it out. If you just scroll down, the upcoming week's schedule is below you on Twitch, or go to stabcomedytheater.com for the full calendar of events. And yes, Eric, now I'm going to go home and get some sleep! So let's see, where can we raid the rest of our Twitch audience? Who's doing stuff? You know what? We haven't sent people over to Jenga in a while. Let's go enjoy some Jenga, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Hold on for the raid. See you tomorrow.
Good
job, everyone.
Sleep well, Jesse.
Yeah, man.
You Bye.
You too, man. Adios.